Yeah guys, so I'm on my way to work now. It's Saturday, and like I told you, it was a bit of a dilemma going on with the YouTube video, and I still don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna try to sort that out. I'm in email contact with YouTube now. It's just a pain in the butt really, because I spent so much freaking time on this one video and wanted to make it look nice, and you know, but we'll see. I hope we'll get that sorted quickly. I'm just gonna carry on vlogging, and yeah, you guys have loads of questions which I need to answer, so got enough content going on for now. Also, I'd like to know what the next challenge should be, so let's have a discussion around that topic. Alright folks, how are you doing? So, new day, new life, new everything. I decided to get my double espresso in a nice little, you know, what, this is like totally crazy, but I normally get my takeaway cup, but today I said, you know what, I want to try drinking coffee out of a proper cup. So here you go, it's my double espresso as always, my lovely morning drink. And I'm going to take some time to answer some questions, and I read already some funny ones, so I'm looking forward to this. Let me pull this over here, otherwise you can't hear me, right? So Sören I think. Sören is asking, what kind of warm-up and stretch out exercises did you do? Well, in the video, which at the moment is blocked and soon be released, hopefully, I explain my warm-up routine in the 1000 rep challenge. So just wait for that video. It will be up. Don't worry. It just takes some time. And I have a section which is called warm-up. Just go there, and I'll link it here so you can see. Okay, so next question comes from Ali Rafiata, and he says, I just learned from athleticgen.com. I'm not a fan of posting links onto my videos, but in this case I approved it because I think it's irrelevant and it's okay. It's basically a company which takes a blood sample and then sort of, you know, gives you a report about your DNA. In the UK we've got something called DNA Fit, and in the US I think you've got 23andMe. So you've got a lot of companies out there which do these blood samples and actually send you back a report. I actually have done the DNA Fit one, and it's a really good thing to do. I would recommend to do it. It's really cool. You learn a lot about your body and your body type. For example, one very common indicator or a gene they test for is if you are more a power person or more endurance person, meaning, you know, like, are you more able to develop a physique if you lift like heavy weights and stuff and explosive workouts like sprints, or are you prone to become a marathon runner? So that is a really cool thing to do. But I don't know athleticgen.com myself. I just learned about it myself as well. So yeah, it might be a good company, I don't know, but the more established ones are DNA Fit and 23andMe. So next question comes from Hussein, and he says, well, he was a very active person when he was younger, or when he was in high school. He did long distance running, 100-meter sprints and stuff like that. Now he lost the motivation and stopped somehow. But all of a sudden he, you know, he can't even run a 5K anymore, and he says, Mark, I want to get back into it, and he wants to hear my opinion on what's the best thing to get started. Now generally there's no magic to it, Hussein. The best thing to do is really get onto the running machine, build up your stamina by, let's say, running a couple of 1 to 2Ks. Sprinting, I would also start, but in terms of a sprinting protocol, I would just go as fast as you can in terms of sprinting. Doesn't mean to say you will get back to your time you were sprinting when you were at high school, but that's not the point. The point is that you build up both your long distance running and you know, 5K is long distance more or less, and sprints, just build them up slowly, and that's really it. I mean, like I said, there's no magic to it. You just need to get back onto the treadmill or run outside, and then you're gonna get there, my friend. So the next question comes from Edwin Meyer, and he's talking about the vitamin D3 spray I'm taking. I'm not sure if you bought the exact same one I have. You bought the one from Deluxe, and he's taking like 75 micrograms per spray. I don't know. That normally it's not micrograms, it's micrograms. Micro, it's the UI, and that's the unit it's measured at. Micrograms would be a hell of a lot, I think, to take. But the pump spray I'm using has 3,000 micrograms, and I'm taking 2 pumps at 6,000. And that is fine to take, really. I've been taking it now for a very long time. And your body really uses vitamin D3 like, you know, like crazy. So if you're not really lying in the sun every single day, then you don't have to be really worried that you're going to be overdosing sort of the vitamin D3, because your body really utilizes it. Even if you're stressed out and stuff like that, you know, your body really draws on these supplies of vitamin D3. My hair, God, what's going on? It's everywhere. Yeah, so that's basically all I can say about it. If you're taking micrograms, I will check the labeling. It should be micrograms. Just make sure it's micrograms. 3,000 to 5,000 to 6,000 is fine. In my opinion, that's what I take. If you want, check with your doctor. Xixtash. So what? Xixtash. Xixtash? Xixtash. I'm just gonna call you Tash, mate. I don't know what your name is. This is the thing on YouTube. It's like the weirdest names come out, right? Anyway, it's Felix. I just found your name. Awesome. So Felix, let's talk about muscle soreness. Let's talk about muskelkater. The thing is, he's asking, is it beneficial to push through if you have muscle soreness, if you feel like the DOMS, the delayed onset muscle soreness, that's what it's called in English. Now, first of all, one thing you need to know: muscle soreness is not an indication for progress in your workout. So there has been loads of studies shown that you can progress even though you don't feel sore in your muscle. That is just something you think is, you know, because you feel sore and that's why you make progress, but that's not the case. So muscle soreness is not an indication for progression in your workouts. Muscle soreness is just a reaction of your body, you know, saying, you know what, I ripped some muscle fibers and they sort of go into repairing mode, but it isn't necessary to feel muscle soreness to progress. So for example, Olympic athletes who train twice a day, they don't get sore every single time when they work out. Does that mean they don't progress? No. So, you know, it's not an indication. That's one thing you need to know. And the other thing, it is also not proven to say that having DOMS, or delayed onset muscle soreness, or muskelkater, should not stop you from training. It is also not bad to do that. There's nothing, you know, nothing is going to go wrong in your body. The reason why you might be asking that is because, you know, it is one symptom of overtraining, but you know, the overtraining symptoms are general fatigue, like when your whole body feels tired, when you're lack of focus, when you know, these are sort of indications of overtraining. And also, that is when it becomes dangerous then to keep on training and training and training. That's when you should have your rest day. But muscle soreness in general is not a bad thing, in my opinion. What I just realized is I didn't record an outro for my actual vlog, which I'm cutting here in Pratt. So we'll do this now. Leave a comment if you want me to answer some questions, and as always, hit the like button, punch the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow.